Hey, what's up, guys? It's alemiwara here, your favorite photographer and filmmaker. I want to say a happy new year to you all. I'm sure you had a wonderful December. I did. I had a whole lot of fun, and I'm going to be talking about a lot, so stay with me. So in this particular video, I'm talking about last year, 2023. It was quite eventful, and as eventful as it was, it actually means that there was a lot of learning that went down. So I thought that maybe I can share the little things that I learned last year that could be of help to someone. So in no particular order, I wrote this down. I didn't want to organize them or something, because no particular lesson is greater than the other. Everything makes up the whole story, but if you relate to anyone, yeah, fine. So the very first thing I really learned last year is that life is unpredictable. Very, very unpredictable. The more we think we can predict life, the more unpredictable it shows us that it can get. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I've definitely been in situations where I am very, very sure about something, but end up experiencing something way different than I'm supposed to. And if despite me being so sure about that thing, life just likes showing off sometimes. And sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's negative, but all the same, like I said, we can never really predict life. So let me just say this little story, right? I was in search of someone, or let me say I was in search of something, and the very day that I found this thing out, I wasn't planning on going out, and I wasn't planning on meeting the person that will bring this thing to my doorstep. I had no plans concerning that, but it literally happened. I wasn't expecting it. In as much as it is very, very unpredictable, it is full of surprises, and those surprises can end up being the breakthroughs that we are waiting for. Another thing I learned last year, 2023, is to have patience. It really doesn't matter how you put it, man. Patience is a very, very vital key to your peace of mind, to your growth, to your learning. I find that people that have patience, or people that practice patience, they are very nice people. I remember one quote I used to see in our house when we were much younger. It says, patience is a flower that grows not in everyone's garden. And it's true. So if you're that person that never practices patience, never acknowledges patience, never really cares about patience and whatever you're doing, you always want it instantly, you always want it fast, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you need patience to actually grow. You really do need it. Another thing I learned is that time runs faster as we get older. It's very it's really, really crazy. I remember when I was 10 years old, I was praying and wishing that I get to 20. Now I'm 20 something years old, and I wish I was 10 again. Bro, where is time running to real long? But the sweetest part about time is there's a very, very popular quote: time heals all. And it does not directly refer to an injury, but it refers to everything we get to experience: the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. We are going through it all, and we should always embrace those experiences because they make us who we are. Trust the process. This one is very, very special to me. Trust the process. Be diligent. Don't expect too much from anyone, because people will fail you. People will fail you, man. Take bold steps and listen to your heart, even though it seems very, very unsure. But bro, when you're ready to grow, there's something about the universe letting you know that it's time to grow. And when you feel that, if you're conscious enough to realize that, yeah, you're ready to grow, take that step. You know what you're supposed to do. You know the action steps you're supposed to take. You know that big step you've been running away from. Try to at least raise your legs more. It's really, really important. Trust the process and trust nothing else. Life is all about processes. Life is all about systems. Build that system. Trust the process. Repeat, rinse and repeat, and you will definitely see that growth. 2023 was one of those really crazy years. I literally moved from Cyprus. I'm coming to Lagos, man. I had a lot of people show me their fears, how do I even put it? What's the best way to even put this? A lot of people were putting their fears on me because I was getting questions like, why did you move back? Like, why did you move back to Lagos? And the truth is, I've experienced nothing but bliss since I came to Lagos. Nothing but happiness, nothing but growth, nothing but a very, very rich experience. And I'm so happy for the decision I made. No regrets. This is me trusting the process, and this is me choosing to grow. That's why I always say that treat every opportunity as one to learn. Oh wow, up Nepal. Another thing I learned in 2023, and every creative goes through this phase. Every creative suffers this. Kudos to everyone that has grown past this phase. I'm currently growing out of it. But that phase is perfectionism. I don't know if that's the word, of perfectionism. Perfectionism, that's it. I really want to run away from it. I really don't want to care whatever I'm creating. I really don't want to care how the world sees whatever I'm creating. I really don't want to care how I put it out. Oh no, I need to care about how I put it out. But well, what I'm saying is that I want to get better. But the irony is you can't get better without, because okay, so the thing is, like, every creative, we really want to like put our best work out there. And our definition of our best work is something that it is not possible at the current stage that we are. So why do you hold back on your greatness because you feel you can't achieve top notch at your very first try, when you can keep on growing from level 1 down to level 20 simply by just showing up and just trying something out? Perfectionism is something that we should really do away with. I'm talking to myself. Do away with perfectionism. It doesn't help. It doesn't open your mind. It doesn't make you do better. It's so 2023, all right? This is 2024. By the way, 2024, man, what are the plans? What plans do you have? For me, one thing I wrote down is I want to remain a child. I want to remain a child in learning. I don't want to give up that person that I used to be. I don't want to give up that inquisitive me. I don't want to lose that part of me, because the moment you lose it, you're losing passion and you're losing yourself. I still want to have so much joy when I'm going out to do the things that I love. I want that for me 2024. And I hope you have dreams that are similar, dreams that will give you fulfillment, dreams that will make you feel better. To be honest, like, come on, like, there's really no time. Yeah, that's another thing I learned. There's really no time. So if you have the opportunity to do something, I urge you, please go ahead and do it. We are here for the long run. I'm always thinking impact. You should always think impact. It's way better than hiding in a shell. And it's a new age, by the way. So branding, personal branding is so important these days. You don't necessarily have to be a brand, but you necessarily have to express yourself. I think that's what gives everyone that peace that they need. I hope this wasn't boring enough, but I really wanted to like just let it all out. I wanted to feel grateful, you know, just by sharing this, and I already do. Thank you guys for staying with me. 2024, I'm not about perfectionism. I'm not about doing the most. I'm all about finding peace, finding joy, finding fulfillment in everything that I do, because that's what's going to truly give me joy. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for me for this video. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, I have alemiwara, I have 100 images, I have 100 visuals. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't worry, we are growing. One last thing I want to say, all right? I'm not the very best when it comes to like making this content, and I hate the fact that I always like pointing this out. It's because of my conscience. My conscience will never really let me just be great. But as inconsistent as I might seem or I might be, doing this gives me so much joy. Every time I come, I drop in, it makes me feel so good about myself. It reminds me that I'm trying. And I love that. So yeah. Let me not talk too much. I do hope you guys have a wonderful time whenever you're watching this. It still remains alemiwara, your favorite photographer and filmmaker. Take care and keep it 100.